my people, we now welcome to another today's show where we dey call I Can't Shout. The matter where we dey talk today for this show. Now one ogbonge matter, we don't put plenty people for one chance. In fact, they don't enter finish, the night they'll come, they say, hey, had I known. But before we go enter this matter, I beg, if you never subscribe, my brother, my sister, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to Bridget John TV. And for the ones who don't subscribe, more blessing. God go dey bless you now more and more. As it be say, when they add to us, now so God go add join una for better things. Anyway, this matter of today, I get my brother here, Roger Iriaje. Now you go follow me talk this matter.
No, I don't know.
May una help me welcome am. Today matter. If you can't see man or woman where you like, can't like and so say, this one I want marry am o, I die here. But you can't reach the domot now for a family. Family can't do say they don't like you. You go still put head. I been from there now you can't do Michael Jackson where you can't backslide, they go small. Now the matter we want to talk today. So we go come back.
Yes. Now my name is Uche Egede. Make una dey watch I Can't Shout with Bridget John and you too. So make una dey watch it. It's very, very necessary. You people will benefit from it accordingly. Thank you very much. I can't shout. Every day palava. No.
So, Roger, how you see this matter? When the person will be say, person don't fall in love with, say, I like you. When it comes reach time for marriage now, and then the family of that person will come show their true color. Sometimes, now when you don't even enter the market, don't buy market reach as finish. Now you consider that one chance.
That's what they call rotting market. If you buy rotting tomatoes, go as you go through all of them. You go fast, you go take manage the tomato. Now the same thing. You don't love the girl finish. Where how you want work, you go just work leave. No, you go figure out how you go manage the family expectation. Try to win the family if you go let you win, but not to by force. It gets some family members where you go feel eventually win over. Now mother-in-laws. Now then the 9 out of 10 homes. Now mother-in-law, the girl mama, now they always be the.
You don't get to be the girl mama. You they talk girl mama. Some people go tell you now saying that the man mama.
If the man, you go notice if the man na the first boy for a family or the last boy or the last pikin, you go always know saying either first or last. Now they get those kind of problems. If they're middle one, then a middle child, then nobody they too worry about.
I don't think so. I just think say just like maybe just wherever the pikin fall. The thing be say when one person inside the family one person self if you even deal with that only one, say okay, all the remaining family still no mind, they like you. But when I combine forces, say the whole army for the family just gather say now you then mean. If I'm my brother or my sister, these two leg, if you see they walk, may you two leg take off. Me, I no go stay for that one. I no care. They say broken relationship it better pass broken marriage.
If the relationship is still in the early stage, then yes. If you see those signs, then
which one be relationship in the early stage? The place where they come from, you never go far. The place where you want go for that marriage is still far for inside. So which early stage? Sometimes even if they don't born pikin inside, you can't say this place where you want enter. Now one chance you enter, you can never come out the same. You know better when you just take your leg where you walk out.
No guarantee say where you go. They go like
no, where you want go, you go sit down, come regroup now, say where I go wrong, or now say okay, this one not be the one way as God say it go be. Then say you dead there. Inside marriage, people will get high blood pressure. brain aneurysm, the one where we say blood go come dey comot for inside the brain because of man or woman matter. Some na stroke, some na say oh you know get peace oh. If na wishy oh, they whistle you they go. Anyone you go come dey see everybody, and the bad thing be say some of those kind marriage or those kind relationship, if the person or the family don't do say they no like you, hey, they go any attempt. They go want prove themselves right. Say we were right. We talk on this woman is bad. So they go come they do bad thing true. Make it be said the woman fall inside that trap or the man fall inside that trap. And 90% of the time, the person they fall inside the trap. If they fall inside the trap,
because
they go say
he won't keep that relationship.
We talk on. No, not because he won't keep the relationship, but because he be say, as human being, nobody perfect. So the bad things they'll just see and where you just they show, you just they come out, you just they flash, they go. Now those ones not they see. So me I like the one way they talk. I don't support that one. No. If the marriage or not marriage self, never even reach marriage. If you just see say one sign they come, they bring one kind psychocrat thing they come. We be say this one no just jello. Then one will come worse pass where the man or the woman will come they tell you say, but honey, please don't put me in the middle and go and sort yourself out with them. Go and sort. Say what happen? When did they sort? You don't already see the sign, and now when they do ourselves as human beings, you go they see the thing, you go they smell, you they see and say, this thing maybe no be so. You see they say, may we just do it. May we just do waiting.
But if you're married now, go marry, come out, go stay far from the parents now. If now so they don't like you now, if now me marry now, you carry your wife, you go far. You go arrange, then you go plan who won't come visit, go come visit. If you won't go visit the family, you go visit the family.
You know they work like that. If you, for me, I notice say they work. Man, I not talking, I not be marriage expert. They not give me certificate for the thing. Say now I get to talk expert for marriage. Now my job, the one way me just they talk as my own sense and the experience where I don't see for people hand. The thing be say, any man or any woman, for this world where God creates, waiting say you go feel separate or divide person from a family. You feel do now maybe 1 year, 2 year, 3 year they go. It no be forever. You see that blood where they for our family, we not choose family. We not choose who your brother go be. We not choose who our mama or our papa go be. Now the same blood they flow for everybody. Somehow that blood will still draw you go back for that family or draw that family come meet you. So even if the one where they talk for Bible say, oh, a man go leave his wife or leave his husband and come go cleave to one to become one.
Let no man put asunder.
No be a matter of the asunder this one. They never marry. So take off before they asunder. That one they say man go leave wife and the wife will leave and you become one family and it will cleave to the other. Then they forget the other things where they will be principle, where this world they operate on principle. Say the woman will carry that person for belle for 9 months. Where God don't give that person, put that pikin for in hand from the beginning to say, now your own be this, so now you are go give, say now you go they care for this pikin till he grow, till everything. You cannot separate that woman from that pikin. No guy you taste like some. They must still get that bond. How you want to do them? You say because you want to marry, don't do this. I don't want to see this one, or you don't want to do this one. How?
This one tough.
No, not true now. So if you
when you deal in love like that, you go almost won't do anything.
My brother, wait first. Make we come back to this love thing where you they talk. The thing where you they talk now, we say love go carry you through. It be like say you know say okay, these people no like you, or at which point you go no say when as it go do you reach where you go say I not fit go for this you know, or no matter what the people do you go say because you love that person you go we die here.
We'll get to a point where man will get to back off now, because I mean a man can only take so much. If every day, if now one woman I marry, so if my mother-in-law days that house
No, you never
Inside our
marry.
business.
You never marry the person.
But you go marry him. You won't marry him.
You like
You
am,
like
say
am,
you want
won't
marry am, but in family no like you like that. So you go still do say, oh, as long as I like my wife like me, I will enter this market.
If me I know say my wife go stand by me, she love me like me I love her. She loves me the way that I love her. We go die for inside now.
So you no believe.
I go stay there if I know say if a family they attack me, she they stand for me. Now her duty to stand against her family because it know how we me I go challenge them, we go polite to them. So now she supposed to challenge her family if they cross their territory.
No, but
if
wait.
now my family, then na me supposed to challenge my family say, leave the girl alone. Now me, now my wife, now the one with me I choose.
Okay, if it be say your family no like this person or something dey wey then they see, you know they see that thing. Because person wey they love, it be like blind man sometimes. E know they see road. Because the thing they do am. And you know say na the thing where they keep person na they sweet and pass. So sometimes if say okay, apart from that, some family just decide say this girl, I not trust this girl. The waka where this girl don't waka, he go born, he go do this, he go do that. It be like say he not too old now. It be like say na like this, or the way they talk to this man, I not like him, or the family where he come from. Nothing they good they come up for that department. Or na say na the wife, the husband too. Say this one when every day they go drink come for outside. Or this one will be say he don't enter road here, he don't enter road there, you know they stay for one place. Or when no get work or something. Something go don't make them where they don't look say this one no day for this thing. So they don't even show you that kind because I don't want believe say people where be say family know they like. Before you enter that marriage, they go down they show you sign. Now the person know they see him. So you want to talk now say okay, even if they show you that sign, you go still stay there say as long as I like my wife, I will collect her from this family. Abia.
If me I know say the girl truly love me,
you go be Jesus
and
that
me
time.
I truly love her. I no go just waka comot leave
Wait
her now because say if some girls dey, me I know people where the girl love the man reach, she waka comot to leave her family. Eventually the family want their pikin, so they go get to agree with her. They will get arrangement. They go manage the expectation. Say, okay, when my husband dey house, you know go come my house.
Which kind of life be that
Or
one?
me, I go go.
Which kind of life be that one?
Na the way they design am.
Who
You know,
design
go say because say I don't like my mama-in-law make I not marry or they date the pikin. We don't stay the same house. So again,
So you no believe
fit
say-
manage those expectations. It depends how bad it go be.
Okay,
See,
so
if we don't date for years, the family just they hear. We just throw away how many 8 years, 6 years.
e no better than to stay you dey inside 50 years of
If the girl
punishment.
ready to say, I know people where they say for Nigeria they don't marry, they don't come out, go Canada. If
And
the
so you
mama
go
want
come
go
run
there, make it
because
go
of say you don't be
You know they
Romeo,
run.
you
They
don't
go
be
start
Romeo
their
and
life.
Juliet.
They know they
Wey go
run.
come run say because my papa say they not like my husband, my mama say they not like my husband, we go come
Not
waka.
to say that they run, they go start their life where they want go.
Why?
So that way they can control the influence from the family.
So if woman now, because I know some women if you do this thing go call the girl come say my dear come let us make we all meeting. This is my son where they marry, where they follow up and down so you know marry you. Or if the woman call you now, your wife mama call you now say oh boy, this my wife picking where they carry you up and down so no be your own no. Help us find another place where you go waka go because he no go marry you. So what do you want to do?
Me, I go find my level for that one. That one go. The story don't they get killed.
Okay.
They don't give you warning signs.
Okay, so you want make it reach
Not to
that
by force,
point where he go fair call you say oh boy, or you go don't see those signs already for ground say this no be where I want pitch my tent.
Again, when they don't threaten you, you will get to take the threat seriously. But if they never threaten me, and me, I truly, genuinely say this girl good for me. Say
No, wait,
she
they
truly
don't get to
compliments
threaten
me.
you, but you know say they no like you and they show and say they no like you. If they want do party, they fit tell the girl say don't bring and come there, we no want am. All those kind of waka. Those ones na already sign wey be you know say you are they enter trouble water. Either say that water go swallow you, or na say na for the rest of the person in life you go dey swim that water. No go reach the end o.
You go get to a point where you go get to back down, Sha, because at the end of the day, there will never be peace for that house.
No, because the girl inside in mind, these are people we don't know for all in life. Then you can't say, I get one man we talk one time, he won't marry one girl. But because the people we raise the girl, they don't like the man. And they get reason why they don't like the man. The man come they tell me, say, may they just wait first, may they just marry that girl. He go take the girl away from them. Now look and say, really? So you just want trick them. Make them feel say you good reach that point, then you can't go now, can't separate this girl from your family the way you know. Say because of waiting. When the man leave you, if you be woman like that, when the man go leave you, hey, you don't even see how it go back to. It go only get where love go carry you reach waka, where you na go waka reach one place. Because you no go fit separate family from themselves. It go tight. I don't know. Maybe some people they feel they do am, but my people we not know waiting. Make we carry waka go outside. Make we go see waiting outside people they talk. All those our brothers and sisters they wait they outside. Make we hear waiting and want to talk for this matter. We go come back. Make we not go anywhere. Oh. If you never subscribe, I beg subscribe. What are you waiting for, my brother, my sister? I go see you very soon.
My better people, how on a day? Now your girl carry this and I don't come again with our Obonge show where we they call I Can't Shout. I Can't Shout now show where we deal with everyday palaver. And on today's topic, we will talk about if the person where you want marry, if your family no like you, whether or not you go still chook head inside the marriage. So follow me as we they enter street, we they enter area, go follow people discuss, maybe we know their opinion, maybe we know their take on the matter.
At all. Because for my place, they say don't be the man you marry, you they marry the family. If person where I say I want marry, the family don't like me, as a better big race begin to run. It's not the man alone I'm marrying. I marry the family mainly. Even if you marry the person, family love you, and the man doesn't love you, you have seen a house to stay. That is how it is.
No, you no go chook head because everything starts with the family somehow. And the guy is the one marrying you, but when something happens, I think say now the family will wrong go to. You understand? The guy no go be everything. The family too gas day.
No. Because the thing when your family talk is final.
So even if you love this person, it no matter.
No matter.
So as your family no like him, so
Which means you remove your hand from there.
even if you and this person don't date for a very long time.
Even though it doesn't mean.
So far the man love me now. I go to care though.
So it no matter whether the family like you or not. That one.
No, so far the man there with me. No problem. Now me and I gonna run our things now. No be the family now.
So you no go feel uncomfortable at any point.
No now. So after you marry me now, me and I go leave now. The family no go follow me leave now. Me and now we know that the family, we know they stay with the family now. After, normally we go our own separate way, rent house, they live our love life.
If they don't like me, but if the girl really love me, I will still chook head. I will fight for what I go for, what I like. So not because of the family, I'm not marrying the family. Even the family important too, but I love the person and I found out that she truly love me. I believe after some time, the family will change their mind where I did. They accept me. For the fact that love exists between two of us.
Ha! May I put her for waiting now? It depends on if the love is strong, but if you don't do this strong like that, I will just remove my hand from the stove. Maybe by force the beach, huh?
Okay. The question where I go ask say the best way I want to marry, waiting be her stand. You understand now for the whole family matter. You get sometimes you yourself, your own family feel no like your girl, but you love her to the extent say you go even do some things where they go ask whether na human being. You understand now? So if she she don't support her family. I believe one day they go accept me. Because now love they talk here. Although sometimes you go use your head too. But at least when love, when you know say this person love you truly, you go have to, you understand, move on with the whole. One day they go accept you. Or when you go, you don't blow them. So know how one day, you understand, when they see that good part of you. If you say they get one kind of rumor or one kind of thing where they think saying I show you day. But when they now get close, when you don't marry their daughter, you understand, all of them come they relate. If you're a good person, they go know. If you're a bad person, you understand, you go confirm their initial, whatever they had about you. But when the whole thing come finally settle, they go accept you.
If the boy like you, love you, to cook your needs, your character, he can marry you, not be by family. So whether the family like you or not, that one no concern you.
It's better say the boy like you. The boy like you, he love you. Not be the family go tell you what you want to do. You go use the heart to choose.
As far as you and the girl don't agree, either the family of the girl not like you, either they like you or not like you, as far as you like the girl, you can marry the person as far as two of you agree together for marriage. That's the experience.
To me, you don't go put head because once they don't like you from the beginning, they don't go like you. Even when you don't marry them, there will be a continuous, that continuous hatred they get for you, or that way they know they see you in a good perspective, you understand? It will still continue. But on another side of it, the girl, if the girl like you, the girl will convince them, say, this is my guy, he did good, or as in he's a good person, you understand? You will feel convince them. But if she no feel convince them, just the best thing are to withdraw because it will continue even when I don't mind.
If your family no like me, but my family like him, and he like me, I go put head.
So you don't mind whether in family.
No, but I believe say if I enter with my character, the way I go they do, cannot be bad person. The way I go they do, they go like me. I believe myself.
I no go took it because the one I want marry before where they buy they kill rabbit, they give them money, they give her, they buy rice, they give. When they give finish, the girl go marry another person. You know, marry me. When I go buy Centiro because if Papa house, we go drink. If they call me son-in-law. Don't time reach, the man not even tell me say another person go marry the girl. Now they marry the girl run away. So I no go try them again.
Una don hear wetin our people for outside talk about this our matter. You where they watch now, wetin be your comment? You go try drop am for down below. Now you go follow me as we go back to Madam Bridget. Make we hear as she go finish the show.
Okay, when I don't hear wetin outside people talk, Roger, you don't hear wetin outside people talk. So as people they talk say, okay, some people fit separate family. Some people they say they go follow. Say we die here.
You will die.
So at what point, from your own opinion, be where the person go look say, now say na love go carry me follow this market, or make I leave people leave their children waka go.
Well, I mean, at some point you go follow your gut instincts. A man can only take so much pressure. So you go reach where you go feel like say, you know what, I don't tire to fight. And you go get to let the girl go. Unfortunately, that's what you go do. Because peace not go to the house.
Peace not go there.
Or unless you carry the girl waka say, like I said before, far away. But you don't want to divide the family. You don't want to be the responsible one to break the. They will say that you break the family.
Romeo and Juliet style. No see where those one they can't drink poison, they can't die.
So one will get to figure out where to draw the line.
Yeah, I mean for me, if you don't see the trouble they come from the beginning, my brother and my sister carry leg. When wahala will come, love no dey that department. Even though it gets some time. We be say na the way they don't hear say the person be, maybe no be as the person really be. So you now as the one wey be say they no want, if you feel prove yourself, make them see say no be so I be. You and that mother-in-law or sister or somebody fit become the best tightest friend for the two, you know. But you go check am well. wetin make dem no like me? I been a thing wey dem think say oh na because people wey dey come from this side where I come from na so they do. Me I different, I no be those people. Everybody different. You get to check and weigh well. But if you don't see say the person don't even call you, tell you say this thing, my dear, find your way. We don't want this type. For my own opinion, just find your way. You and the person when I feel still they do friend. But where family open, I tell you say, I go just waka. I no fit. I can't shout. So I don't know. As you say,
in a tribal related matter, then there's nothing you can do about it. If a personality thing or say your family background, that one.
No, now them know I agree.
That one gets different. So again,
if not tribal.
If na tribal, so say they don't like me because of where me are from.
Because of say you be from one tribe.
I don't fit change that one.
No, but that one the easy go fit leave that matter. But if na say something dey wey be say they don't already because of that thing wey be say they don't see say na so this girl be or na so this man be. When you don't get bad mind for person like that, that one dey tight. I notice say that tribal one. After a while, the matter go. They nobody even they do that one again. If anybody now, if you take care of my pikin, okay. But where they say person don't like the person, say okay. Another place where they hook people, may rich man pikin can't go fall in love with poor man pikin. The poor man pikin no go hear that story no go end. That story no go end. You no go cough. You can't drink water drop cup.
I don't hear that before. They
you can't drink water drop cup unless it be say the people get church mind where they go just do say you know wetin no be force say if not you say you want talk you chop salad before who give you ice cream when you be small pikin na you just say anytime they gather na your matter na dem just say they talk you no go hear the remaining no that type waka no dey finish. Even that one they want cause children say they will cause children say because of their mama or because of their papa. They may come be say the other sisters go marry rich man or the other brothers go marry rich people family. Only that one you go marry poor person. I mean my brother this thing make they think before we enter one chance.
But na crime to marry from poor home.
No be crime.
Or a crime to say you come from rich home.
No be crime, no be anything. But again, just leave dog where they dey to sleep, make them sleep. If the person wey come from the poor home get prospect, say this one no true. The first day come from poor home, no mean say he go poor. If they hustle go pure. Even if the woman fit support and make that hustle still pure well. But family no dey see am like that. Some family they will just say okay na there you wan go you know say this one no be that one o we wan come go say bingo wan come go marry dog wey dey put for inside house association dog when the time reach you go still do bingo one time o make you ready for that bingo when e go start. So not just different things, sha.
Person just get to balance.
Not just different. I'm telling you, make person not see the one where you go enter when no fit.
No home with trouble no dey.
No home with trouble no dey. But the thing is, say some people they say like this. They say
they still put head inside.
Some people even they will say, Pastor, can you pray for me? How you see this man? Help me pray everything. The pastor will tell you say, this one I don't know. It's not really what God wants. So they're going to say, can we pray so that God can change it? Why they waste prayer point? They don't even tell you say this one will be God will. You say, can we pray?
But they say God helps those who help themselves.
You work on the say make they change the thing. You want to help yourself.
But now that market you want it now. The market where you don't buy for you carry for your.
I don't say the thing where they sweet people now the key. Now that one they did your tap ya be that one. But anyway, my people, we not don't hear around. We don't talk this thing. Everybody gets in own side. I bet we not tell us on our own side. We feel come back and talk this matter again, because it's still no matter what we say. We want hear with other people. They are different experience. Then we go feel come back and trash them again. Some make we look at inside where we use our inside eye to look at. So, but until next time, brother, you get the last thing we want to tell our people.
Make una choose those people wey dey find wife or make una know as una go waka o. because now once in a lifetime experience it's supposed to be, but this one can be a journey to hell. This choose wisely.
When I don't hear that, my brother say choose wisely. So until next time, if you never subscribe, choose wisely. Subscribe to Bridget John TV and make una download I Can't Shout music. Okay, my people. Una thank you. Una bye bye.